right.
Keeping Venice safe, huh?
Always.
All right, you ready for the weekend?
I'm ready for the weekend. It's going to be a big one.
We got a car show tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bodybuilding on Monday.
Okay.
And I think Red Bull.
Gospel stage right now. Gospel stage down there too.
Today?
Yeah, right now.
Okay, I'll go check that.
All right.
All right, good seeing you guys.
You, well.
You too.
Always at your
Venice
service.
Beach, yes. Thank you for your service.
All right. Bye, Queen. Love you.
Bye, superhero.
All right.
All right, stay safe out there.
Stay safe. Thank you.
Okay, good seeing you.
Peace,
Bye-bye.
guys.
Bye.
That's what's up.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, keep up the good work.
Yeah.
Here's super apple pie. So you guys want to see what we're working on? All right, apple pie, ready?
Yes.
When I say super, you say squat. Super!
What?
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of skateboard you ride?
Hell City, yeah. Unless it's heaven, of course. Which y'all want to get to. Because I hear hell's kind of warm and hot.
That part.
Are you original Dogtown?
Not original Dogtown. The later, like, 80s, going into the early 90s era. Like the second wave, like I used to ride amateur for them. But I've always kept, like, real in touch with the Dogtown crew over the years, and the Venice team, like Jesse Martinez. He was one of the people that really, like, influenced me, and I know him on a personal level. And you know, it's just friends. We all skated here when it was open. You know, we all gravitated here, even though we were from Santa Monica. You know, like, Venice has always been our backbone. You know what I mean? We've always, even when we've been other places throughout the world, we've always gravitated back to Venice. Because it's always had that kind of heart that
Because there's a magical portal here, and the Super Squad is attracted to the magic, and that's why so many stars and performers and amazing OGs have come out of Dogtown.
Well, even though it's been, like, you know, it's faded out a little bit, and a lot of the old heart and soul has been, like, taken out, and I'm not gonna go into politics and all that other kind of stuff, and baseball, you know, but it's like
Super Squad.
The thing about Venice is that, like, it's made its mark in innovation over the years, and it's carried that even into the present. You know what I mean? And people look at that history, and it represents a community, which people like and gravitate to. You know, and that's why so many wealthy people are starting to do it.
Were you raised in Santa Monica?
Yeah, I was raised in Santa Monica, in West LA.
Oh,
yeah.
Did you go to Samo High?
No, I went to. I actually, by that time, I had moved up to the Animal Valley, up in the high desert. But my older sister, she went to Fairfax High. I was about to enter into Fairfax High, but I wanted to move, so I didn't get to. So, but I did go to John Burroughs Junior High School in Hancock Park, and I went to the well-established it's like a landmark school. It's been there for, like, centuries, but it's a really old classical education school called Carthay Center. It used to be actually a Hebrew school, like strictly Jewish, but it crossed over, you know. And I don't know. It was,
Super
Squad.
It also, like, Venice also represents a different era where it's like you had values. It's like you look at it today and we don't have a lot of value. That's why a lot of families and stuff come here. Not only just for the stand and the great view and all the other kind of stuff, but it's like it represents family, community. Like it represents the spirit of, like, gathering.
Can you take a picture of us as a family picture? Here,
Yeah.
3 of us through this frame right here. This is
Everyone
exactly
say-
what as we were speaking on it.
Everyone say shred sled.
Nice.
Yay! See, wrapped in roses, we do take care of each other. I'm from St. Louis, and I moved out here because I wanted to be around the community.
You know what today be? Today be a roller skating damn cold.
We'll do our healing circle now.
How long have you been out here?
All right.
Let's
9
go to our
months.
healing circle.
I
Come
moved
on,
out of my
Xavier,
house
we're
so I
gonna-
could be with community instead of stuck inside the house.
Come on,
On purpose.
That's why.
What?
I moved outside. I'm not homeless. I'm just outside.
It's too early for that shit.
I can bring it over. I love your John. Oh, I thought you were the engine. They kind of look like the engine. That's actually like.
I don't know what they are.
I thought they were good for you.
I don't care. He's like a best
That's my uncle, dude.
So what? Nigga, stop talking to my homie like that.
All of you guys.
No.
You're right.
He got to go right now. He's doing you do drugs over here?
I'm not doing drugs over here.
So right now, Dragon's getting blacklisted from the beach, and he's being told he has to go east of Lincoln, which is a big deal because we always stay west of Lincoln. In fact, Dragon's a beach bum. He doesn't leave the beach. So getting 86 off the beach over a mile away, that's a big deal.
I know that. I'll leave it alone.
No, I'm not gonna touch him. He's touching himself.
Why do they want to ban him?
Why the fucking stop fucking videotaping for mistreatment? No, and then fucking
Hey,
see that.
you're a superhero and you're already.
If I'm a superhero, then why the fucking I have to leave? Why
You
do
don't
I?
have to leave. I got your back. I got his,
Say
he cares
something
about
then.
you.
No one
He's
said
trying to help
anything.
you.
They say that you have my back, but no one stands up for me and says, oh, this is
Yeah, I mean, like,
because he actually cares about you.
what do you do?
So I
Stop doing dope over here.
Right? You have like a very intense situation with a community member that doesn't want the other person to be doing allegedly any drugs. He's been constantly pushed out of every single community he's been in. Everybody knows, and he's been trying to help. It's difficult. I mean, we have a lot of people around, just like on your average day-to-day, if you just like, reach out. Not like give people money, right? But like if you actually had coffee with someone, took them to breakfast, not in every case, but like gave them a shot to sleep on your couch. Not every day, but like if every one person did that, we would solve all the we would, or at least put a big dent in a lot of the homeless issues, especially with the ones that people who like don't have really that much baggage. There's people who've just been like messed up or just need a second chance. So if we made that like a cultural average of like really trying to integrate instead of just push it off on a government program or some other place.
Are you talking about what you said about them making relationships and having coffee with homeless people instead of moving them?
Yeah, like even like small things, like not just shoving money in someone's face because you know what they're gonna buy with it. What these people really need is like
Well, like this woman up here.
talking.
You wanna meet one
and
of
a lot
the?
of time. It doesn't take. It's not like an overnight fix, dude. This is like a cultural issue to start, and then you can work downstream from there. But the grassroots really is the only thing that gives it meaning.
I fucked up living. That's what the fuck I did. I fucked up living in this world. I should have been a stillborn. I should have fucking lived.
But that's what you think.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's how I feel.
That's how these people feel about themselves. I can't say any more than that. So compassion, kindness goes a long way. It really does. Especially if they feel like they have somewhere to go instead of just being kicked around every which way.
I think there's a way that we could switch paradigms too. So there's like a relational approach and a non-relational approach. And a non-relational approach is when we are the authority of another subjectivity, and instead of relating to them, we're controlling them and evaluating them. So instead of evaluating and being like, oh, this is the situation and here's how we have to respond, I think if we relate to people, it would help a lot more, which means we meet them at their stage of developmental learning and growth. He's trying to kick Dragon out.
What's going on with Dragon?
Oh, Dragon think he could do anything anywhere with people that do things that's not permitted. Venice is a place of love, respect, and honor. And by Dragon doing what he did, and he continued to do what he did, it's going to continue to be on if he keeps doing what he's doing. He's going next to the showers and thinking it's a safe place. It's not safe. Only thing safe is running a good program, staying focused, staying sober. And it's hard to stay sober when everybody you know has addiction. But me, it's one day at a time.
Hey, you got a new electric bike here.
Yes.
It's a little one.
Yes, a little one, yeah.
Is that a custom made?
Yes, it is. Custom made.
And there's Ben over there.
Yeah. Yeah, God bless you, man. I mean, I know it's not always pretty, but this is what, like, community members stepping up. No police, the guy's not going to jail for anything, but he definitely was reprimanded correctly. So, like, that's, you know, it's not like always like a hold hands, skip into the like sunset fairy tale.
I gotta go.
But it's consistency. It's this guy, like, this is my man right here.
It's
stepping up and being like, don't do that. That's the line. We'll support you to go whatever program you need.
Tough love?
That's a relational response, because if the police come, they don't care. They're just trying to see if there was something that they're supposed to respond to or not. And in this case, he cares no matter what, and he's there to support Rabbit as a subjectivity who is at a certain level of developmental learning and growth, and he is learning and growing in a community. And this is somebody who's known him for a long time, who can say things to him like, no, you don't do that. If a police officer comes and says, oh, you don't do that, you're going to jail, it's not as impactful because it's not relational. This is relational. The thing about Venice is we are old school out here, and old school means that we don't snitch. The community deals with each other. If you snitch out here like John the bully, when I told the police and he got handcuffed, I got a lot of backlash from the community because John is known to not be violent. And you don't snitch. And if somebody's like not really a threat, we could deal with them. Like, the community has tolerance for these people, where someone like John in a regular community would be arrested, charged with harassment. He would never get the relational support that he needs. And although John the bully messes with me all the time and I don't like him, I do want him to heal because he is part of our tribe. Here comes the Skumanoonies.
I mean, like, when people like Daisy, you know, if I may say myself included, some other key players like my friend James, he's my friend, and also he's my co-partner and business partner in the development plan that we have going on the grassroots level and pro. Oh my God, I had a brain fart. It's
Hey, what do you go by?
What do I go by? I either go by Apple or
Apple?
I go by Yusuf. That's my spiritual name. And what we do is we have a non-profit organization, and what we're planning on doing is we're going to make a whole sustainable community for the homeless. You know what I mean? With the backing of the funding that the taxpayers like you and all these lovely people in front of me, what we're going to be doing is they're going to, with their tax dollars, they're going to be funding sustainable community housing for the homeless. And the homeless themselves are going to be giving vocational training in the areas that make up a real society. You know what I mean?
We need our meaning and purpose.
Right. A back to grassroots society where that is back with the core foundations that lay the groundwork for any economy, any building structure, any city, any state, any country, any manifold fortress. We're going to have it done on the ground level where it should be done and go back to grassroots. We're going to be giving people training in horticulture. We're going to be giving people training in water irrigation, planting, seeding, fertilization. We're going to be building wells around the sea. We are going to be doing things on a very you and I basis. The community work that we're doing is also going to gravitate into our business dealings with other people. Once they see that we are a heart people, that we care about others, that we are bringing back empathy into the picture, that we are going to go out and go far and beyond what other people do. We are not going to just feed you. We are going to teach you how to cook and prepare your own meal. And so you and your family can go out and make beautiful meals for people and spread the hand and keep it going forward. And that's what we're going to do. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, and even in these times where conflict is at the turning point, when atrocities of grave and major level that has never reached this level in all humanity is reaching, we need to go back and we need to be the savior. We don't have to rely on the Messiah. We can be the Messiah. We don't have to rely and pray to a Christ. We can meditate within I and I self and be that Christ. You know what I mean? Because that is the simple words of the Lord Jesus Christ when he said, the kingdom of God is within you. And seek and you shall find. I mean, that's my message for today. I always have a positive message to say today. That's just the positive message that I was inspired to say. You know, so I give praise and thanks to God for that. And y'all just keep it lit like I do. I'm not saying do what I do, because you can't be me. Only me can be me. But you can do you, and you can be a really good copy.
That part.
Yeah.
Apple pie dropping some wisdom.
Yeah. You know, I just like, I'm not old school. You know, I was just raised like with that southern like charm and like, you know, warmth and just keeping it smooth. Yeah. That's the saying that all folks saying it, and it's almost like a secret. That it's like we can just grin and look at each other, and it's like that's how we're connected. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's a cool thing. It's like, you know, that's another thing about Southern people. It's like we cool. We just, it's like how we say, like you say, we're smooth with it. You know what I mean? You got to be smooth with it. You go into court, you got to be smooth with it. You know what I mean? You hear the old, you know what I mean, the elders, you know what I mean? Like your uncle or your grandpa, you know what I mean? And he'll come in and everybody will be talking, you know, giving you all advice, and he'll creep in the kitchen and he'll be like, look, this is what I'm telling you, young blood. And then anything in life, you got to be smooth with it. Leave it at that. You got to be smooth. And he'll say it in a way that's even smooth, you think. He'll carry it on. You got to be smooth with it.
Dude, you got to be pretend like you're underwater.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like
yeah, just
really
floating. You know, you got to move with it. Be smooth with it. Don't reach out and grab it and let it stab you.
Speaking,
you know
that's
what I
a
mean?
movement, that's an intimacy, that's a love.
Don't be a hunter.
Well, right now, you're talking about the flow state, and right now when we try to plan and strategize, we're not being smooth because we're trying to figure it out. But when we're smooth, the universe leaves breadcrumbs.
Right,
and I'll be skateboarding down the boardwalk, and I'll see someone that I don't want to pass, and I can feel it, and I'm like, I'm just supposed to go that way.
Right.
So I turn around and go the other way. I'm not in resistance. I'm smooth, and I follow the flow. When we try to plan stuff and strategize, one of my favorite lines in the Tao Te Ching is, the sage does nothing, yet all of the work gets done. And if we just mean smooth, and we're resonating nervous systems, and we're a group conscious mind, no one's got to say nothing. We already know what the needs are. We can feel how each other feels. We can feel the energy feels, so we know what's up. So we just got to be smooth and flow. Let go, let God. And God's within, like you said.
Here's a bit of wisdom, a short bit of wisdom,
You break my back.
All of nature in harmony works together.
Come on over.
And is in unison and cooperation with each other, except man, right? Man, he stands above all of this and is created higher than that, right? Instead of being a pole, is imbalanced and tilted to axis. And as a reflection of this, that is why the world spins at an axis. To give man a sign of what he needs to do. And that's why he's been trapped in this world until the day that he dies, right? And that is why in the Arabic script and language, the world is known as two things. The planet Earth is known as the planet Earth, or as we say in Arabic, al-Ard, which is where Earth comes from, you know. As the art pronunciation is
you speak Arabic?
Is actually, yeah.
Okay.
Read, write, speak, conversation, all that, and interpret sacred writing. You know, like on kind of like on the tribe level.
Yeah.
And you know, when you look at this and you say, like, well, it is written in Arabic is something different, you know. So the pole and the axis and the earth sitting on the axis is to show man that just like, you know, that you will always and forever be in chains.
Yeah.
To something. You're going to always be in chains. And you're going to always be in prison. You're going to always be in servitude to something. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Enclosed, encamped.
So you might as well be
Right.
servitude to the
me.
good. No, not
Yeah,
to,
like-
to the good.
Right.
To God,
You know,
but to
He's
good
like,
in general.
no, the guy's just like, you are in servitude to everything around you.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Everything is at your disposal, but you are also a servant to everything else.
What do you tell yourself in order to respond to people in that servant energy? Like, how do you stay like soft and empathetic if somebody is very like
Just,
triggering?
like, I just go by what I was taught. You know what I mean? Luckily, I was taught very good things. You know what I mean? And one of the things that I was taught at an early age, and that was easy for me to grasp even then, because, you know, I was like, well, you know, that makes sense. And when you're a kid, it's early, it's easy to get lasting knowledge and information that's got to carry on with you, because it's like your mind is so open. It's like it's ready for everything. You know what I mean? You don't have any ideas that would clash with that. You know what I mean? You're like a sponge. You know, but like, you know, when you get older, it's like you already have ideas and stuff. And not only that, it's like you've already had experience. So it's like, you know, you might not like this way. You fell down and bumped your knee. Nobody had to tell you, you know, oh, don't go down that road again. You're like, man, you did it where you need to have it. You. And then me. Not got me down the street. You know what I mean?
Well, when you look at someone and they do something, do you ever tell yourself, I wouldn't do that? Or do you tell
we all do.
or do you tell yourself, if I were that person, I would be doing exactly what they're doing right now?
Right. I mean, we all have the tendency to jump to, you know, our own conclusions about something. And I mean, it comes with, you know, not having enough evidence, or, you know what I mean, like, you know, not doing the research, or always just having our own ideas, or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, based on our own circumstances.
But one of the,
you know, because everybody's individual.
That's not
Everybody has their own lifestyle, whatever like that, to manage themselves with, and so they can live their own life, you know, find their own way, you know. But
one of
it's
the
like, that'd be
things-
great
Yeah.
if you was alone by yourself, like on your own planet, but you're alone with a trillion other alone people. Each one's alone. Each one wants somebody.
One of the things, my man, I think we can appreciate is like jumping to conclusions
Yeah,
by bringing in the police.
yeah, exactly.
The police have a lot of things they have to deal with,
Right.
and everybody like jumping to that as like their calling card to
Yeah.
resolve every single conflict.
Stop
Right.
calling the
That's
police.
not even
Don't
legal
call
violation.
Right.
Like really, most of the information that's going on in the situation is contained with the people involved.
Right.
Okay.
I mean,
So like the police are a very specific tool, right? They're to enforce the law.
And protect property.
Okay, and nobody wants to escalate things to a state of like implied violence or jail, right?
I
Like,
think that like
no, that's not a funny thing to do.
If there was no property, we wouldn't need police, though.
I
And
think
we're
like
not
a
supposed to
simple
own, we're
is
supposed to share
like there's
everything.
really no good or bad or any of that like at all. It's like I think what makes things good or bad and everything in between is when one person tries to dictate to another person what's good or bad or whatever. Because every person has everything within them, and even everything outside of them, to make themselves successful and have a healthy life. That's how God wanted His creation to be, right?
And we're supposed to be in pleasure all day.
Right, and each and every one has a way of going about that. with their own makeup.
Yeah.
But I think that really where we're standing and just evil comes in is when a person that is carefree and doing what they have to do, and that seems to be working for them. And then another person just disagrees because he looks at it and it seems strange. And he's like, well, how am I doing all this kind of stuff, and this person's doing all this stuff, and he's getting this, and I'm getting that. You know what I mean? But it's like, yeah, right. And then you wind up getting this envy and jealousy and greed for him. A hunger, for not for just things, but when another person. Yeah. You're crazy. It's like you get yours while you wear it. Another person.
They had all good.
Yeah, man.
You want to go in there, dude. Like,
I'm a mind.
Alright, I want to hang out on this yacht.
right.
Yeah. That'll be pretty fun. Yeah, I mean,
I wasn't saying you want to like their property. What I was saying is like
we more or less solved the situation. It wasn't even, I was just silent the entire time. It was the community that got involved and like addressed the concern. It didn't solve everything, but these guys stepped up, you know?
We have enforcers
And this is
every
1,
block,
2, 3,
and
4, 5 people, right? Look around how many people there are on this boardwalk. 5 people can make that big of a difference in one person's life, even in a small way. You know, we have a lot more people around. Why not? Right? Why not?
The police do respect the enforcers. They'll turn things over to them.
9:21.
9:21.
Thanks again, man.
How late is that Brennan Road thing?
Brennan
Oh yeah, they don't have that on Saturday. Never mind.
They don't have it on Saturday?
No, yeah.
They're giving out food right now and over there.
They're done. The grocery line?
Mm-hmm.
Boston just went by. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Grocery line is good, it seems.
No, it's not. All the I'm gonna go back to the grocery line soon. I'm just gonna take a little break.
Yeah, we're letting them.
I don't have
through
to
everything.
I'll have to go into see my girl until like 1. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do between now and now.
Cool. Well, welcome to Saturday morning.
That
The
is
mornings
if
are really fun.
that
here.
is if I'm gonna do it. My mom just said, I got something special for you today. You're gonna like.
Yeah. Do you have any, questions, Sadie?
What do you guys going on today?
He's gonna go to the sauna.
Today we have the God Squad at 11:11 and the Goddess Circle at 2:22. Usually I've just been like grabbing the guys in the morning and like pulling them on the hill. And then we have like yoga and a healing circle. But this morning we were play fighting and enjoying rough affection. All of us. So.
Doing a little bit of kung fu.
And the cops, the cops came to tell them not to fight.
Oh, they did?
Well, then the cops realized they were just playing, but it looked like they were fighting. You want to see them fight? Battle. Hey, do you want to battle?
No battle.
Battle.
Right now.
How you been, man?
Battle all good.
Sit down for too long.
Look at these muscles.
Hey, I'll battle you.
They're getting wasted. Battle each other. You men need to enjoy rough affection. Then we'll stop the wars.
Yeah.
You guys are going crazy with laws and borders.
We'll never stop wars.
Just wrestle each other.
How you
Look at your muscles and give you affection.
everywhere
That's all
is
you
war.
want.
I want Gavin Newsom to go up against Putin. I think that would be a good celebrity like death match.
for sure.
Yeah.
He said until that day,
Instead of having wars,
Wheelchair.
our politicians should just get in the ring with each
they
other.
ain't come yet.
A lot cheaper, and it would also clear out some of the garbage. Like, come on. That would be great.
I want to fire this one.
That's good. That's good.
I need to fire this blunt up so I can continue on with the thing.
Yeah, my man.
Alright.
Who got paid to charge up?
All that just structure my waker bake only got half.
I'm gonna go back to Lady Boston, I guess.
You gonna go back?
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
John's
I mean,
gonna
I
go
could do
battle.
it. I could do it up there.
So did you get the film yesterday when, you know how I was moving all the encampments? And so I got Dudley Street to move, and then I moved that other lady from the stand. So I'm helping them move, making their job easier. And then they start circling my setup like sharks. You saw that, right?
Did it make you move?
No, but that's because I just set up and all the vendors were like, what are you doing? Leave her alone. Like, but just because I live at the beach now, they're trying to like swoop in on me. But it's like when you're in that mentality, in that mindset, it's like their brain just goes, it's black or white. Like, is this person doing A or B? And then they enforce.
Now they made everybody move, but they didn't make you move. Why is that?
Because I just set up and it's my yoga studio. I was actually on Wavecrest. So so if I'm sleeping outside, I'll sleep right there. And there's a whole bunch of homies. And if there's no cleanup, I will sleep out on the beach. I get the best sleep ever when I sleep outside.
Did you sleep on the beach last night?
No, I slept at John's. John's trying to pretend like he's not part of the beehive. But I got everything I wanted because he hangs out and plays nice with all of my other kings. So I have like 10 kings of them. You know those houses that you walk by and you're like, what would it be like to live there? And it's got like a giant patio right on the sand. My king Bryant has a giant house on the beach and he has 2 private jets. He has a big one, like almost, like not 747, but really big, and then he has a small one.
That's crazy, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. If the moon never shines, that's the best way it hit.
Hey, did you ever get housing?
No, I never got housing.
Are they still working on it?
I don't think so, because I don't know updates. Still out here on this like positive grind, keeping things right, trying to stay sober.
Mm-hmm. Eric, the guy who used to hang out here, he got housing on Lincoln in Venice.
Nice. That's good. I ain't never really just like focus on what Venice could do for me. I just focus on what I can do for Venice. You know, it's good. I'm in a good place right now. Outside of my little ups and downs, you know. I got kicked out of a house for being under the influence, but come to find out, I was passed a bad vape, and the vape I was passed, it was like something that somebody handed me, and I hit it, and from there it kicked in a demon that was up in me sleep. It woke up a beast, but I put the beast to sleep with the knowledge of the allergy that consists of being high. So now I'm in a better place, and I'm gonna stay focused and on the right place. That's what I got going on.
All right, good seeing you.
Likewise.
What does a boop on the nose mean?
Love.
Love what?
Love me.
No. It means you're lovable no matter what.
No matter what. I bop on the nose. Can I do it?
Yeah, you just declared my lovability.
Lovability.
Your lovability and my lovability is now undeniable. Yeah!
Love.
Look how lovable we are!
Perfect.
Look at us!
Perfect image, right?
We did it!
Love.
You did such
Love
a good job,
Venice
Reverend
Beach,
White.
huh? Look at this, even he likes me.
Reverend White, you're really good content. Because you got that funny mustache.
Oh my gosh, funny mustache. I have a mustache. I don't have a beard because I shave. Do you DARPA?
Do you DARPA?
Do you know what DARPA is?
No, I don't think so.
Defense Administration Research. Defensive Administrative Research. It's where they build all the crazy stuff.
Oh,
Internet,
I see.
Space stuff.
I guess I don't
Can
DARPA.
I teach you something?
I'd love you.
Alright, this is the new style and it's about to go viral. It's called the Starbucks dance. Ready? I got everyone in there doing it. It's a Starbucks dance. Here we go. Yeah. To the left, to the right. Make sure you get the front and the back. Doesn't matter the order. Here we go. It's so fun. Can you believe how fun that is?